going on, guys? Welcome back to the Leave It to the Judges MMA show. I'm here with my boys Nick and X. Today we're going to be previewing UFC 293. We're going to be making our picks and predictions. Let's get into it, guys. Overall, pretty bad card if I'm being honest. But where do you guys want to start?
Leader card. I mean, you can go. I mean, it's a pay-per-view. We might as well just at least go all the way down. I don't really know these guys, to be honest with you.
Yeah, me neither.
So I'm down to start with the
Start with
prelims.
this fight. I'm down. Oh.
I'm not gonna lie, that might be the worst early prelims I've seen all year.
No, I've seen like literal like main events, like main event cards that are like better than this. Like fight nights, I mean, like
Yeah. All right, we'll start with Nasrat, freaking Gaslam's twin versus Landon Quinones. He's fresh off the tough, right? He's fresh off tough.
Yeah, he lost the first round to I wanna say Hubbard, maybe?
Yeah, it was this season though, right, Clark?
It might have been Jackson or Jason whatever his name is.
Nasrat's a pretty big favorite. When looking at DraftKings, I mean, I fully expect him to win this fight. I'm not trying to be a dick, but Landon did not look great on tough.
Yeah, I mean, I did see some of his highlights and they were decent, so I mean, he's not gonna win this fight though. Hesperez very good all around, I would say.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird fight to give this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why this fight's being made, but Hesperez probably wanted a fight, I'm assuming. So,
yeah, I think he wins too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he
What?
finish? I have no idea, but I think he wins.
Great opportunity for Landon. Let's move up the card, boys.
Okay.
Jamie Malarkey versus John McDessie. I'm gonna go with Malarkey here.
When's the last time McDessie fought?
Let me see.
Maybe a year ago.
I feel like it's been a minute.
I think. Probably not that long.
He lost to Nasrat September of last year.
A year ago. About a year ago.
Who did Malarkey fight recently?
He got knocked out by yeah, I don't know. I think that was his debut, so
Oh my god.
I mean, I'm thinking about just taking Malarkey. I mean, clearly an Aussie. You know how these cards go. You know what I mean? Like they want the Aussies to win. Like you know what I mean?
You're gonna keep that same energy about like the French people from last week. Yeah, I feel that. That's always the same.
I mean, like when a card is like tailor made like that, it's kind of apparent to me that like who the UFC who the fans would want to win. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of give like the homegrown like favorable matchups. I'll say it like in a nice way. I don't want to call them bums, but just favorable matchups.
Yeah, and like you can't lose in your home country, man. Can't do that.
That's like +2 attack points being at home. You know what I mean, especially like when things go to the judges' cards, like the crowd reactions definitely sway some decisions. So
yeah, he's also significantly taller. I just realized.
yeah, size.
yeah, 6-inch reach advantage is kind of significant.
I
Who you
think
got?
Malarkey. I mean, doesn't McDessie mainly strike as well?
I'm not too familiar to be honest, but that's okay.
He strikes. It'll be a TKO second round. That's easy.
This is a pretty good fight in my opinion. I think this could go either way, to be honest.
Ooh,
I'm
yeah.
pretty high on Jack Jenkins, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty unfamiliar with the other guy.
So wait, can you click on him? He pulled off an upset last time. He beat someone. Yeah, Trevor Peak in a decision.
Jenkins was on Contenders, right?
Yeah.
I'm a lean Jenkins. I am.
Yeah.
Another Aussie,
would
man.
also
Another
say
Aussie.
Jenkins.
Like, come on, man. You see the trend here. You see the trend, man. Let's not act like we don't see it.
Also, Jenkins has not let me down so far in the parlays. I will not lie. He has been very consistent. He's actually very overall good wrestling,
I love my wrestle fuckers, man.
striking. He's very good as well. Just beat Jamal Emmers, who's pretty decent, I would say, compared to this dude. I would say Jamal Emmers is better than him. So
We're all on the same page so far. Let's keep
I don't
going.
by decision, but
Yeah, I think it'll go to the distance, that fight.
Carlos
Right.
motherfucking Ulberg. Okay.
Ulberg versus Don Woon Jung.
this will be a good fight. Two
It's gonna
guys,
be a banger.
they're just gonna like go for it. It'll be on the feet the whole time.
I mean, I
But
feel like I feel like there's not many like lower level fighters that I would favor over Carlos Ulberg if they're not gonna grapple. So I don't know Dawoon Jung that well, but if you say he's gonna strike, like I think he's gonna get knocked out most likely.
yeah,
Yeah, he's on a 2-fight losing streak also.
but he beat in Juku though. To
They
say,
knocked him out.
yeah.
Is
You guys
Kennedy
still
not
high
kind
on
of a fraud? Is Kennedy not kind of a fraud though?
I was literally about to ask, are you guys still really high on him after who did he just lose to?
I mean, Dustin Jacoby.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Jacoby's a good fighter, but like I don't know, man. I feel like he's one of these 50-50 guys, you know what I mean?
No, I get you. I mean, I'm just saying Woon Jung has power,
Mhm.
and Carlos Ulberg's still pretty young.
But
And
Ulberg is like slick in there with his kickboxing. Like he's nice on the feet.
I'm picking Ulberg to win by knockout here.
He's gonna put him in the Matrix, man. I'm telling you.
You think it's gonna be a war, or is he just kind of run him over?
I think it will. I think someone's going to sleep.
I see this being like not a war, but like I see Ulberg picking him off and Dawoon Jung maybe getting some shots in there, but mostly like chasing most of the fight, I would say, for as long as it lasts.
Okay.
Yeah.
That should be a fun
I
one.
don't know what his chin's like, but if it's like spotty at all, I think Ulberg will find that chin and
Little chinny.
finish it.
I think it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be a short war.
I will say Enjukani beat Ulberg is only L. Just saying.
All right, let's move to the main card. We'll start off with a tough one, and DraftKings or the odds agree. They're both -110. Tyson Pedro.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of leaning toward Kali. I don't know why. I think
what does he fight like?
yeah, like he stays on the field. I think he mostly wrestles, but like from what I've seen, but he has like a kickboxing background.
Oh, yeah, I remember Pedro lost his last fight.
But yeah, and Pedro like on the feet he would have a good chance. Yeah, he has 2 L's, but Almeida
L streak. Yeah.
Almeida's a tough fight.
Almeida's a super tough fight.
Yeah, Almeida's a monster.
Is that Victor Petrino?
Yeah. Petrino's good as well.
Petrino's good as well, so that I can't really, especially if those were his last two were losses, but like he's undefeated outside of that. Like I don't know.
This is a tough one.
No, it is tough. I would say like I can see it going either way.
Well, Clark, how do you think Anton would get it done? Like, what is his path to victory?
I think he will have to wrestle to get it done. I just haven't seen him enough on the feet to know. Like he kind of does clinch a lot and gets takedowns, goes for him, you know. But I mean I heard before he has like a kickboxing background, so I just
I don't want to leave Pedro.
maybe Pedro wins, but I don't know. He's very iffy.
I will say if any of the Aussies that I've seen so far are gonna lose, it's probably Pedro. Like I'm not like super high on him, but like he has power in his hands, and like you can never discount that. So
I think he gassed out his last fight, right? Didn't he like get tired?
Maybe didn't he? Who'd he fight? I don't even. He lost to someone.
It was this
Uh,
guy.
he lost to Bukakis though. I don't know. I mean, I feel like Turkali's losses are like both better fighters than who he just lost to.
I might just take this fight to not go the distance.
Maybe it might go distance though. I don't know. It's kind of it's a weird fight.
Because I feel like Anton's probably he's either gonna get knocked out or probably overwhelm Tyson Pedro and gas him out like by the end.
I can see him winning a decision. But final predictions, boys. I'm gonna lead towards Tyson Pedro.
I think I'm gonna go Anton. I don't know. Just a feeling on that.
This is not going on the parlay. There's no way.
Yeah, I'm leaving this one off the parlay. I might just take a rounds like situation, but I think I might just lean Anton just because like I haven't picked against an Aussie yet, and if one's gonna lose, I think it is Pedro.
Fair enough. Let's move on to the main. Oh no, we're already on the main card. Let's move on to the next fight.
Training with Strickland as well. So
Wait, who has?
and for this camp, Anton, he was on embedded today doing that.
I didn't see that. All right, let's move up to heavyweight. We got Justin Tafa versus Austin Lane.
Rematch.
Oh yeah, it's the second. Yeah, it's their second fight. Who won the first one?
It says no contest.
Yeah, eye poke. Lane eye poke.
It was an eye poke by Tafa, right?
No, I thought it was Lane, but
Wait, no. I remember. Lane eye poked Tafa and he couldn't. He wanted to continue, but like couldn't basically. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with my original prediction. I thought Tafa was gonna knock him out then. I think Tafa's gonna knock him out now. You know what I mean?
I feel like definitely a showcase fight for Tafa. Like he needs a win.
Austin Lane he's a tough guy in there. Like he's not garbage at all. Like he has decent power in his hands. I just see Tafa hitting him a little too hard for him to eat it, to be honest.
yeah, I think my problem is the later rounds.
Oh shit, my bad.
Tafa's gas tank might not be the best in there, which worries me a little bit if it goes the later rounds.
And he's a lot shorter than Lane.
Yeah, size advantage for sure. I will lean Tafa, but not the most confident. I think he can knock him out for sure, but if he
I can
gets
also see him losing a decision.
the second and third rounds, I worry about that a little bit.
Didn't Tafa's brother just win a fight? Didn't he just spark
He did just win.
He just sparked Parker Porter or something like that?
Parker Porter.
Did he not?
Yeah, he did.
Parker Porter, the GOAT, Parker Porter.
All I'm saying is like I don't know, man. Parker Porter a decent grinder, man. All I'm saying is like Team Tafa, like, you know, riding high right now. I'm sure Justin wants to get back in there and, you know,
yeah.
show his brother what's up as well. So I'm just gonna, you know, ride with Justin Tafa here.
Mm-hmm. All right.
I will say, like, he does gas out a little bit. Both brothers are probably like they don't have the best cardio, so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna lean towards Tafa also.
Hopefully, man. Hopefully.
It's not a lock. It's not a lock. So, like, you know, bet on this one with a grain of salt, because after a round and a half, it could go Lane's way, but I just don't know if he can go a round and a half without getting damaged. Like Austin Lane doesn't have the most evasive style, so
For sure. All right, let's move up to this card. I'm really excited for this one. Manel Kate versus Felipe Dos Santos. Clark did tell me that this is a short notice fight for Dos Santos. I mean, for Cape, he was supposed to fight Kaikar France, which would have been a sick fight, but I'm pumped for this fight.
I mean, I don't even see odds, but like I feel like I haven't seen Cape fight in a long time, and I've been like, he's one of those guys I enjoy watching, so I'm glad to see him back in the octagon. Unfortunately, it's not Kai Kara because I feel like that would have been a banger.
Yeah.
But yeah, against a short notice opponent, I can only imagine he's gonna win.
Yeah, he is on a 3-fight winning streak. He's looked very impressive.
He's gonna win.
Clark, do you know anything about Felipe Dos Santos?
I don't know. I do not know anything. I know he's undefeated, 7-0.
Okay.
Trains out of good old Dubronx's camp.
Interesting.
Okay, those Sutu box guys be sneaky underdogs, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's a little
They're
scary
all
now.
gritty as fuck.
Is Cape going on the parlay?
Was Brenner.
Hey, I'm not gonna lie. If Dos Santos comes out with his hair dyed, like I might have to
Oh yeah,
make a game time decision here.
it might be died already. He was on embedded the other day. It might be died already.
I don't know, man. Those blonde Sutu box guys be going hard, honestly. So I don't know.
It's a little scary.
I think
But-
Cape will win just cause like I think Dos Santos is, I believe, all around good, but I think he stays on the feet. You know, I don't think he's looking for takedowns.
I will say standing on the feet with Cop is not the best move.
No, not at all.
I'm
I
gonna
think
say
this could
Cop,
be.
but
Go ahead.
I'll be
No,
honest.
I think this will be a low key banger fight.
I think it could be a banger fight, but at the same time, I could see Cop overwhelming him early and kind of finishing it up. It could happen for sure.
I will say like I don't expect this to be as much of a one-sided fight as you might assume for a late notice opponent, because those Sutu Bucks guys are pretty gritty. So
For sure. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
they are. I mean, I just think Cave's at a different level right now.
too experienced, yeah.
I agree.
All right, we're all gonna leave Cape there. Let's move on to the co-main. This is a pretty interesting fight. It's a pretty tough one. Tuivasa versus Volkov. I'm keep going back and forth, man. This is a good one. This is a good one.
I'm leaning to Ivasa for one
I-
reason only. I feel like Tuivasa is not gonna back away from Volkov. Like, I don't think he's gonna let Volkov like kick at range and like punch at range. So I think that actually, you know, definitely helps him in that regard. And I think he could get the finish. Not
I
saying
agree, but
Volkov could as well, but I like Tuivasa. I think he'll get in his face. I mean, he knocked out Derek Lewis and Volkov got knocked out by him. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I will say this. Tuivasa, he has a pretty great chin, and I don't think Volkov can do enough to like avoid him like being in his face the whole time. And I feel like if Volkov slows down a little bit, even if they both get tired, I think that still favors Tuivasa because he has dynamite in his hands. And I could only imagine he's going to be coming for most of the fight. So
I also expect Tuivasa to implement leg kicks. I feel like he's been leg kicking a lot.
He does.
But this sounds weird to say because I think I might lean Tuivasa, but I feel like Volkov could eat like it's just I can clearly see him winning also. If that makes sense. Like
no,
I-
definitely. This is not a wash fight. I mean, you see Volkov a pretty decent favorite, but I feel like at plus 164, like plus money,
Worth it.
I feel like Tuivasa definitely the move. Especially in front of the Aussies, he's gonna get that plus power. So it's just like, come on, man.
and Volkov, Tuivasa does need a win. He's on a 2-fight losing streak. To be fair, it is the Pavlovich and Gon, which no one really picked him to beat those guys. To be fair, but
And to be fair, he fucking flatlined Gon, and Gon just got up like Tyson Fury in the 12th. So,
but hey, man, I could also see Volkov knocking Tuivasa out, like TKOing him in the round 3 or some shit. But this is gonna be a fun fight, I think.
with a knee to the chin, if anything. But
Yeah, this is gonna be a banger. But I think we're all leaning to
official,
Yeah.
official pick Tuivasa, man.
Yeah, KO first round.
those odds are just too good.
I'm gonna say second round KO.
Let's move on to the main.
Don't bet that. Don't bet that. You know, unless you're risky.
Guys, let's talk about it, man. Let's talk about this main event. A lot of people have been kind of shitting on it. It's not going to be competitive. It's going to be too easy for Izzy. What do you guys think about it?
I think that's the shot.
First of all, let me just say, like, one, I'm pretty high on Sean Strickland. I like the way he fights against most people, just because you know he's gonna keep coming forward. He has a pretty decent chin, and like most people cannot keep up with his cardio and pace. So I can always count on, like, even if he struggles early down the stretch, like especially in like a 5 rounder type situation, or like even in a 3 rounder, like round 3, I kind of usually think that Strickland's gonna win against most people just because like cardio reasons. I thought that there could be an argument that he beat Cannonier, honestly.
I thought
Watching
he did.
live, I kind of thought he did win. With that being said, I think Izzy smokes his ass. I just feel like it's his style is kind of tailor made for Izzy. Izzy, a great counter striker. Sean Strickland keeps coming forward, doesn't check that many leg kicks, kind of just keeps marching. We know Izzy has a wealth of 5 round experience. He's not gonna tire out. Not enough for like Sean to, you know, overwhelm him.
Mhm.
And then on top of that, Sean doesn't have the most power in his hands. He has kind of, I don't want to say pillow hands, but like pillow hands. He's more of a volume guy. So Izzy doesn't have to worry about that one shot. Like even like how he fought against Costa. Costa in his prime, and even now I would say a much bigger punching threat than Sean Strickland. And did the same thing, kind of just marched forward. And you saw what happened in that fight against arguably a bigger threat than Strickland. So I think Izzy probably knocks him out. With that being said, Sean Strickland has underrated grappling. And I can see him trying to implement that after getting knocked out by Pajeda. This isn't like his probably only title shot. Like he's probably gonna get, because I was just watching like a podcast with Brandon Shaw when he was talking about how the UFC brass kind of wouldn't want Sean Strickland to be the champ just because like he like it's not good for like branding and endorsements and all of that. Like Sean Strickland kind of a wild guy, says some nut shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the best representative of your company if you're like the UFC from a business standpoint. So yeah, I can kind of imagine that they are pretty confident that Izzy's gonna fucking finish his ass, or like, get him out of there. I could see Izzy kind of subbing Strickland, honestly, because I do think he's gonna grapple a little bit. If it stays on the feet and he wants to do the man dance for 5 rounds, I don't see him making it 5 rounds. So that's my prediction. Izzy inside the distance, submission or TKO, double chance, victory. Take it to the bank, guys. Take it to the bank.
Okay. Clark, you can go next.
I'm gonna agree with that, but I'm gonna say this. This is a joke of a title fight. A joke. Absolute joke.
Let's look at the rankings really quick.
Absolute joke. Bro, Cannonier. Okay, Cannonier is the backup, by the way, for this fight.
Yeah.
Bro, Cannonier beat Strickland less than a year ago.
I know, but we've been over, like, they can't do Cannonier versus Izzy too. That fight was terrible.
No, I get what you mean, Ed, but like Strickland, who'd he beat? Like
You
after
have to
that,
think about it like this, Clark. Like Izzy's damn near cleaned out the division, so like you have to just get. He has to just get like add the names to his belt. You know what I mean?
no,
And he
I
is
get,
on a 2-fight winning streak.
not, no, I get it, man. But like,
Arguably 3 because he beat Cannonier, but like we're not gonna speak on it.
I agree.
but okay, but this is a joke of a matchup. Easy dub for Izzy. Easy dub on the feet, like just better striking, kicks, just everything really.
I do
I
think it's gonna be exciting though. Do you not think it's gonna be exciting while it lasts?
maybe
I
for
think
a,
it will be just
no,
go
maybe
ahead.
for a minute or two. I think Izzy's movement will just like Izzy's movement's too good for Strickland's little like pressure. Like I don't think that's even a problem really.
Yeah, he's got that Mayweather Philly shell.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
Philly shell style is not gonna work. I'm not gonna lie to you, but
And all I'm saying is Peña knocked him out with like the first hard punch, and I think Izzy could easily finish him with one hard punch as well.
If Strickland's serious about winning this fight and becoming a UFC world champion, he needs to fucking wrestle. I'm really getting sick of these wrestlers that are really good at wrestling, not wrestle.
He's not gonna wrestle.
I think he will. I think he will. If he does, if he tries to do the man dance, he's fucked, man. Let's just call it how it is. Like,
That's what's gonna happen. Like he's not gonna wrestle.
I see
Also-
him getting caught in a guillotine or some shit. I feel like Izzy's grappling is more developed behind the scenes than like we get to see in the cage. And if Strickland tries to wrestle, like thinking that that's the best path, like I think that while he might have more success than on the feet, I think Izzy might fuck around and just win the grappling as well. Honestly,
Well, all right, if you guys had to say, like,
It's not gonna grapple at all.
how does Sean Strickland win this fight? If you're a fan of Strickland, what do you want to see him do to Israel Adesanya?
He has to wrestle, but he's not going to. And that's why he's going to lose.
You think wrestle like right from the get go?
No, I mean, see what you have on the feet. Like, I mean, if he's winning on the feet, go for it, But
the
it's
thing with Izzy
not
is
gonna
like Izzy doesn't have the most power either in terms of like single shot knockout power. He has like precision knockouts. I can see him like catching him with like a kick or something and knocking him out that way, but like just with the hands, I don't think that like he doesn't have the one strike KO power that Pajeda does. So I don't see it ending exactly the same way, more like an accumulation type of deal. Like, chopping at his legs, fucking his movement up. I think it's gonna be like a showcase kind of performance for Izzy personally. Like I feel like Izzy's style, like Sean is tailor made for Izzy's style. So
Yeah.
I
Just
see like
like-
a impressive highlight reel finish of some sort.
It's
But
easy.
yeah, Sean's got to grapple, man. He's got to. Like,
Has
there's no
to.
other choice.
He has to, but he won't.
Also, I'm gonna sound like a hater for saying this, but I just think it's funny. Like Izzy, the last year or whatever, he was preparing for Pereira 2 times, like the super scary Brazilian monster. I just can't see him losing to Sean Strickland after beating the two
He
Pereira
also
kids.
marches forward. Like, Pajeda also marches forward in in a much more dangerous way.
Mhm.
So
Definitely.
yeah, I mean, as long as Izzy takes this fight serious, which he always says he does, I don't think that he's the kind of guy to like not take someone serious.
No.
This is a
I also just don't think that like Sean has enough power in his hands to catch Izzy for real. So
Oh, no.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like Izzy, he's faced better strikers, obviously, and he's faced better wrestlers. How does Sean Strickland win this fight? I just don't see it happening. I think he's getting knocked out.
I mean, it's wild to say that -600 kind of a steal, but that's kind of how I'm feeling here. Like, I really also don't see that much of a path to victory for Strickland. And
Nope.
I fuck with Strickland like more than most, I would say, just because like I like the cardio. I like his pressure style against most people. Most people do not have the enough cardio to sustain being like backing up the whole fight. But I just think Izzy snipes him, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I know it's no one's fault, really. Drickus got injured, but I'd much rather have that fight than this fight, like by a mile.
Yeah, that fight's gonna go crazy.
But
Shout out
I'm
Drickus,
excited for
man.
the press conference tonight. That's going to be exciting.
Shout out Drakus, my South African brethren. But I mean, either way it goes, like fuck Drakus, because I feel like he could fight. You know what I mean?
It was
Wait, why fuck
it was
Drickus?
a short turnaround.
I mean, it's also like
Short.
even Dana has said like Drakus thinks he's gonna get the next shot, but Izzy doesn't want to give him the next shot. Dana doesn't like people turning down fights, so
Bro, who
he
else
might
is
have to
gonna
get back in
fight,
line,
though?
man. He might have to get back in line.
Wait. But pull up the rankings. Who else is gonna fight?
Well, the thing is, I think Izzy would move to light heavyweight.
No, Costa Hamzat.
Oh, Hamzat. Yeah, if Hamzat wins, Hamzat might get the shot over Duplessis.
Izzy even
Yeah.
said it. Izzy even said it. Like,
I don't think Costa would, but I can see them picking Hamzat over Duplessis.
Make Duplessis fight Hamza and get Russell fucked. Get a taste of his own medicine, man.
Dude, that'd be a fun fight.
I don't know, man. This man beat Robert Whitaker. He should get the title shot. Like, what are we doing?
What if Costa beats Hamza?
Like, it's not like Marab who's just like saying fuck it, like fuck my whole career. I'm just gonna let Aljo get this rematch and everything. Like, it's not like that. Like, Duplessis actually had an injury. Like, it's not like he has an excuse.
Yeah.
I love Aljo in a gatekeeper role. Like, let Marab get the title shot. You just gatekeep. Fuck it. Be a Max Holloway. Be a Max Holloway, Aljo, if you're hearing this. Let your boy get some shine, man. He's fucking spared you enough, honestly. He lets you have a longer reign than you would have had otherwise, I believe. So
Definitely.
Why is Marab promoting the rematch though? Like,
dude, he's clearly just like I don't know, a nut hugger. I don't know what to
nice
say.
of a guy. Like, what is this?
He's too loyal. He is way too loyal.
Yeah, like we're fighting for the world title, right? Like, get in there, bro.
Man, could you imagine Sunday morning we wake up as Sean Strickland as champion?
It's just
like,
not.
a part of me would fuck with it just because, like, for the parody of it. Like,
Yeah.
I know that that's not what the UFC wants, like, at all, right? But like, I just don't see it, and I would be even like more disappointed. Like, damn, like not in Izzy, but just like, cause it's a fight, anything can happen. But like, I would just be for the culture, for the whole GOAT culture. I feel like
yeah, this would be fucked. That'd be fucked up to lose to Strickland.
that'll be some Matt Serra GSP level type loss, I would say.
No, for sure. If Strickland wins, I'm 100% betting against him.
I feel like that just might incite race riots in the US, like for real.
Dude, maybe Pereira trained Strickland to be a world champion kickboxer. You never know, man.
The clan is making an appearance if Sean Strickland wins. I will tell you that right now. I bet you Trump's gonna be on Twitter like, great fight. Like on everything. I'm sick.
Thinks he's Colby Covington or something.
Disgusting.
All right, though, guys. Let us know your predictions in the comments. Look out for the TikToks and shorts coming up. We're going to have another video out later this week. Make sure to like and subscribe and leave some comments. Let's get some debates going. And we love you guys. Thanks for watching.
Peace.